Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the 50, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd and short.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
4th and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. The man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
At the 15-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Broncos 3, Chargers 0.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down. On the option, here's Eckler. And they'll bring him down after after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
And, Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Herbert, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers into the...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll get that complete to Alvarado. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A huge play there for Denver. 44 yards.
1st down, Denver.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, They really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth.
Is good.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44.
Jefferson.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short.
Okay, Corey. Fortnite all day, huh?
Play, reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football.
Wow. Okay, so I get
Remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Dad, should I play Apex, Dad? In a minute. Third quarter.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. Heavy rush, and down he goes. And the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Huh?
Taft. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down, it's Herbert. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Herbert on first down now. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Broncos 6.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Lindsey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Lindsey, first down and more than that. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 18-yard line.
On second down now, it's Lindsay. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert, he's going to loft one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. Ooh, long touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Yeah, he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now Gordon on first down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got Gordon open, completes it. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get this to Philip Lindsay, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to the ground now with Gordon. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
They'll look to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
17 yards. And a Broncos first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the deep.
And got his man complete. And in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 88 yards. And this Charger offense is running away with this one. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
KJ Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Now Herbert following the turnover. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to look downfield for a hit. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 63 yards.
10 at the 14-yard line.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd him, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
This is caught. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Second and goal from the 1. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominant defense and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
What the freak, Jagoria? What was that noise?
When you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and
He still caught it. Oh.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Was that Jagoria?
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot.
For
They
real?
run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
How was he open?
Pass hauled in downfield. And he's got some space
Wait,
here.
man.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
56.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometime.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Partner, I'm positive to for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one and a Charger first.
16-yard line.
On first and 10, Herbert. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
Set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Broncos take
You deleted
over first
what?
and 10 at their own 19-yard
Why?
line.
What, Cold War? Oh. Cold War? Why'd you delete Cold War? Well, I'm saying, why did you delete Cold War? I mean, I keep saying Cold War, bro. You know what I mean. It's great. What?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ooh. Oh, man, he watching my broadcast. Huh?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from
Say it
here.
again.
That's complete. Okui Buna.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. Oh, this is taken.
Oh, my God!
And he is finally out of
Corian,
bounds all
this is
the way
Corian.
down at the
Oh, my
30.
God. You still
It's a
watching the
big
broadcast,
play there.
Corian? Oh, man.
54 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Today's final score.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So, for the Chargers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.